hope you are feeling okay. Probably similar to me. I'm very, very tired, feeling really heavy. I had a scan this morning and we're taking my stimulation just an extra day to give the smaller follicles a bit of time to kind of catch up with the larger ones. So still a couple of days before my egg collection. It's now Monday and then that'll be Thursday. So as I mentioned in the last video, you know, it's this slow kind of depleting of energy where obviously our bodies is working so much down here to grow these follicles for us. You know, many instead of one that would usually happen, as well as our bodies not being used to all of these hormones and processing. So it's very natural that we'd all probably feel this decline in energy. That being said, that there's someone that might not feel as that. But what we're going to do is just softly work through some shapes. Again, connect deeply, allow this processing with a little bit of deeper stretch work through yin and facial release, just to allow anything to come up and out for us to process. So it's all about inner listening, listening to our body, connecting deeply and moving through it together. So wherever you are, just sitting at a nice tall spine, crown lifted, chin slightly tucked. And just a big sigh out through the mouth, let it go. Deep inhale through the nose. And release. 2 more times. Come into a natural breath, in and out of the nose. Sending that breath all the way down to the root, at the base of the spine. Allowing the belly to fill. As you exhale, release. Shoulders relaxing. The jaw. Face, tongue softens. Extend that breath even further down the body. Deepest breaths you've taken all day, sending that prana all around the body. Just allowing ourselves to come into stillness, just seeing how you feel today. Now we'll take a deep breath in together. And exhale, release. So bring the hands down towards the womb space. We're just going to do a little bit of a breath, sending energy up and over our bodies. So as we inhale, we're going to bring up, hands up, go over, and as we exhale, we're going to sweep around us. Bring the hands together at the bottom, inhale. Imagine all that energy is like lifting up through the body. And then And exhale, you can release out to the side, whatever feels most comfortable for your shoulders. When you're ready, closing the eyes down. It can be as slow or as fast as you want the breath to be. I want you to imagine you're cleansing your body, and as you release, you're letting go. Anything that's bothering you. Sometimes going through this journey, it can be many different things, can't it? It's not only the way that you're feeling, it can be the way that other people are responding when you're talking about your journey through this, which obviously is very difficult for people to understand who have not been through this themselves. I think sometimes perhaps you take that a little bit personally, but equally it's not their fault either. So sometimes we just need to be able to let it go, remove it. Don't let that energy hold within you. We need to focus on ourselves, on the energy that we're essentially carrying in our body for our eggs, for this continued journey that we have. So we just need to release, let go of other people's inconsiderations or perhaps negativity. Just a couple more times. Last time. And placing the fingertips on the ground. Deep breath in. And exhale, release. Dropping the chin to the chest. We'll start small circles. Inhaling as the throat becomes open. Doesn't matter which direction you went in first. And exhale as the chin comes down to chest. Allow all of this to be really slow. Just connecting with the body, keeping the eyes closed, going within. Noticing what's coming up. If you feel quite tight around the shoulders or the neck. Or equally, getting those hormonal headaches as well. This might just bring a little bit of relief to those areas. Then inhale ahead through center. And exhale, release, let it go. gently come into the hips with something called deer pose. So we want the front leg, it doesn't matter which one you begin with. I'm beginning with my left, parallel to the top of your mat. Okay, so this leg's going across. The knee of the other leg is going to come down parallel to the side of your mat. So this is called deer pose. Now, depending on how you're feeling around this area, you can either lean backwards with this, so you've got an internal rotation with one hip, you've got an external with the other, okay? So just open up the hips. So you can either have your hands behind you, you could lie all the way down, it depends on your flexibility, but you could go all the way down, or instead you can lean forward like you would with a sphinx or a pigeon. Depends, they've both got different elements to it, so whichever one you decide will do the exact same on the opposite side, just so you're targeting the different areas. For me, I feel quite comfortable with my stomach, although it's heavy, it's not hurting, so I'm going to lean forward, whichever one you decide. Just take your time, see what feels better for your body, and then we can close the eyes down when you've landed there. Relax the face, the jaw, taking a couple of landing breaths, exhaling through the mouth, just letting yourself soften into this. Notice where you're feeling the stretch. And just coming into long, deep breaths, connecting. Head's in line with the spine, wherever you are. So this is gently getting into the fascia, that connective tissue that holds onto emotions, trauma. We often talk about this in yoga around the hips and the glutes. Glutes being a big, juicy muscle in the body that tends to hold quite a lot around our root chakra and our sacral. Just a nice gentle release for us, because a lot's going on down in that area. I'm just going to be quiet for about a minute here, just breathe. Allow the mind to process anything that's coming through for you.
Coming up to the last few breaths, just taking a moment to acknowledge any emotions that have come up for you. Things that are wanting to be released. And we'll take a deep breath in together and let it go through the mouth. Very gently, whether you're forward or back, just coming up into the center position. So we can pop the hands behind us, and this makes us move into a nice transition of being able to windshield the legs back and forth. Take your time. Notice how that feels, where the opening has been for you in that stretch. And we'll gently move straight onto the other side, so switching around. And then if you went forward, go forward. If you went back, go back. So just a deep breath in. And then exhale, moving into your position. Head in line with the spine. Again, go through all those motions, relaxing. A couple of landing breaths out through the mouth if you need to. Just taking your time to feel into the body where the opening is for you. And just taking a couple of minutes with your breath, with your body, to deepen into this space. Slowly coming back to your breath if you've drifted off slightly. A few deep breaths. Send that breath down to the open hip. Deep inhale together and exhale, release. Slowly take your time. Come slowly through center. And again, we can pop the hands behind us and have a few rocks from side to side with the knees. So we'll gently come onto a tabletop position, so hands underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips, heads in line with the spine, and just coming into a cat-cow, so inhaling, so chest comes down, bum sticks out, and then curling the spine, chin to chest, tucking the pelvis in your cat position. Inhale, cow. And exhale, cat. It's really nice and slow. I want you to be able to feel the stretch either way. Just allowing a little bit of release into that lower part of the belly, the shoulders. You can take a pause at each edge to really stretch in as deeply as you can either way. And without thinking about it too much, just start rolling around, circling, moving from side to side, just exploring how different shapes feel like in these positions. You can move the hands a little bit forward to create a little bit more room. If you want to, you can create a stretch through the arms. You can do big circles with the hips. Just close your eyes. It's almost like asking your body, what does it need in this moment? What just feels good for you? Where do you need the release? So trust that your body will do exactly what it needs to do. Just continue with the long, deep breaths and explore. A couple more deep breaths here. And then we'll move back to a tabletop position, hands underneath the shoulders, extending those hands to the top, wherever you are. And we're going to flow from going down towards our heels on the exhale. Feel a nice big stretch through the side body, through the armpits there. Fingers are nice and spread wide. And as we inhale, we're going to come forward, so it's almost like an up dog position. You can shake them on from side to side. Just open up a little bit through the back. And then exhale back down into more of a child's pose. So long, deep breaths, flow with the breath. Notice where that transition, where you're feeling that in the body. But take your time, most of all. There's no rushing, no need to rush. Just trying to lengthen out the body, really stretch through the back, release through the sides, the ribs, the belly. And again, rocking from side to side, exploring what that feels like in each position for you as well. A couple more times. Wherever you land, back to your heels on the exhale. I want you to widen your knees. We'll come into a long child's pose. Settle the head on the floor. Long, deep breaths. Arms can be stretched as long as you want to, just to imagine I'm pulling your hands. We're stretching out your whole back. Take a deep breath in. And exhale, let it go through the mouth. Very, very gently sweeping the hands towards your knees and slowly rolling on up. Turning it around, we'll come onto our backs, landing in a position we've been doing quite a lot, but it's really nice whilst going through this journey. Feet together in butterfly, hands on the womb space, or one on the heart, one on the womb, just choosing what feels good for you today. I quite like the warmth from my hands soothing the womb space. We're just coming into long, deep breaths, filling up the belly. You can exhale out through the mouth a couple of times, just settling into this space. Sending lots of love, energy to your hard-working ovaries right now. Just allowing yourself to come into this restful position. Slowing down completely. Bringing us down into our parasympathetic side of our nervous system, such as the non-doing, this rest and digest. Creating the space. And perhaps just reflecting on how you feel now in comparison to when we began. Just removing and releasing a little bit of energy through the body. Do you feel more connected to your breath, to the body, so we're not dissociating? We're listening. And we're all just in the final days now. Whether that's you've got your egg collection perhaps in 2 days or 3 days, perhaps some people 4. But it's coming close as we're nearly through this phase of all of the hormones,
all of the hormones. You know, it's a lot, but we're nearly there. I think we should be really, really proud of ourselves for how we've journeyed through. So just taking as long as you need here. If you want to straighten the legs out, if you're done with opening the hips and you just want to relax a little bit deeper, just straighten out, spread the legs wide, give the feet a little bit of a shake, just to double check they're nice and rested. And just take your time here, as much time as you need, because you really, really do deserve this space and rest for yourself during this time. Keep sending that loving energy to yourself. You are beautiful, you're amazing. Our bodies are amazing as well, for allowing us to cope with all of this. We should just be really proud of ourselves, of every other woman going through this journey, perhaps at the same time as us, with our partner. Who've been supporting us through this, or our friends and family. So Satnam, I hope you feel really rested and this makes you feel better. I was here and I will see you tomorrow, the last few days of this cycle.